We begin tonight with an update about a recent homicide in Harbour Grace. Police are now calling Adam Mercer's death a murder, and they're looking for a number of suspects and witnesses. Here Now's Mark Quinn has our top story.
This was a heinous crime, and those responsible deserve to be brought to justice.
Police now say more than one person was involved in the murder of 34-year-old Adam Mercer. The father of four's body was found inside a burned-out vehicle in a forested area near the Harbour Grace Arena earlier this month. The RCMP is looking for people who they say may have helped Mercer's killers. They're calling on witnesses who they say are withholding information to speak with police.
No one deserves this to happen to them, and none of us would want this to happen to our loved one, and if it did, we would certainly expect those that have information would come forward to make sure that those responsible are held accountable.
The RCMP hopes these blurry photos will help them identify a man who was in the Harbour Grace area around the time that Mercer died. While police are now calling this a murder, they aren't saying how Mercer died or if a weapon was used.
34-year-old Adam Mercer of Harbour Grace was murdered. The Office of the Chief Medical Examiner was engaged from the onset and had no issue ruling that the death was as a result of homicide.
Police gave a timeline today of where they believe Mercer was before his death. During the morning of April 9th, he was at an Irving station in Harbour Grace. That afternoon, police believe Mercer was about 25 kilometres from Harbour Grace in the parking lot of the Bacaloo Trail Pharmacy in South River. 2 days later, police found Mercer's remains inside a burned-out black Ford F-150 pickup off Glover Road. The RCMP now wants help identifying the drivers of 3 vehicles they say were in the area: a black Subaru hatchback, a grey Mazda 3 hatchback, and the Ford F-150 pickup Mercer was found in. Mark Quinn, CBC News, St. John's.